So, question of the day is, how do you get so much done with such little time? There's only 24 hours in the day. How do you do it? Something's up. I'll tell you, something isn't up. Leonardo da Vinci, the inventor, painter, Renaissance man, did everything. He had 24 hours in a day. Albert Einstein, do I need to say more? 24 hours in a day. Steve Jobs created Apple computers, revolutionized computers. 24 hours in a day. Martin Luther King Jr. led the civil rights movement, which liberated thousands, if not millions of people. 24 hours in a day. Malcolm X, another civil rights leader. 24 hours in a day. Incredible man. Abraham Lincoln, President of the United States, incredible leader. 24 hours in a day. You get the point. I don't have to keep doing this, switching back and forth. You get the idea. 24 hours a day. People have done more than what I do in 24 hours a day. I often criticize myself for not doing enough in the 24 hours that I have. You know, I get up and I'm sort of lazy, or I think I'm lazy, and I think, oh, well, I can't do this because whatever reasons I tell myself, whatever false belief systems I tell myself. But I was like this. I wish I had this information. I wish I had this insight 4 or 5 years ago. But it took me a long time. It took me to stumble in the constant habits that I had to get to where I am today. To get to this spot in my life that I am today. So back my senior year of high school, first year of college, I was wasting time. So my senior year of high school, my first year of college, I was wasting an incredible amount of time. I wasn't being productive. I was really busy. I wasn't being productive at all. And I had time wasters in my life. I don't know why I did quotes. I had time wasters in my life that were wasting my time and not moving me more towards my goal. Anyway, so I was playing video games. I was watching TV. I was watching movies that weren't intellectually stimulating. And even if they were intellectually stimulating, they weren't actionable. They weren't changing my life for the better. I wasn't having meaningful conversations about them with people. I was watching a lot of television shows that were just, clouding my mind even more. Oh, I gotta watch the next episode. I gotta watch the next episode. No more, baby. No more. Life is the next episode. I was eating unhealthy foods. I was doing things unhealthy for my body. I was staying up late. I was doing things for other people instead of taking care of myself. Doing the work for myself, which I'm now trying to do. Or I am doing, not trying. Do or do not, there is no try, said Yoda. And now every single day of my life, this is what I do. But to get back to the question, how do you do all these things that you do with the limited time of the day? So this person's referring to the 30 Days of Fear challenge, where I was incredibly productive. Learning these tricks on slacklining, which takes hours. Exercising, which takes minutes, hours, however you define your exercise routine. Writing in a journal. Reading 4, 5, 6 books, whatever it was that I read. Making time for meaningful conversations, sometimes 2, 3, 4 hour long conversations. It's eliminating the things in your life that aren't serving you and exponentially adding to the things that are serving you, the things that you enjoy. So, when I was in Hawaii, way back now, it seems like forever ago, I was in Hawaii. When I was in Hawaii, I had a revelation. All of a sudden, the sun came out, so I ripped off my shirt because I was on the Hilo side, the wet side of the Big Island. And if you've ever been there, it's a rainforest, and you don't get much sun. You get a lot of rain. But you do get a lot of sun. Anyway, so I ran out to the clearing, and I ripped off my shirt and just laid in the grass because I wanted that sun. When the clouds came back, and they always do, I stood up and just walked in the rain. And as I was walking in the rain, I started talking to myself. And I started working out the things in my mind that were plaguing me. So I started asking myself, what do you want? What do you want in life? What makes you happy every single day? And what makes me happy every single day is being in the sun, getting inspiration from nature, helping people, helping myself, growing, learning. I said, okay, these are the basics. And I asked myself, well, how do you get there, smart guy? I had no idea. I still have no idea. But I do know what I don't want and what I don't like. So if you fast forward back to the future, to the past, when I was in that freshman year of college, I was doing things that I didn't like to do. I was staying up late during a cappella rehearsal. I liked a cappella, but I didn't like to stay up late. Tried to fix that, couldn't fix that, left a cappella. Took me a while to do that, but I did it. I got drunk for the first time and last time, and it didn't take me long to figure out that that wasn't for me. Staying up late, talking to people that you don't like, operating at this frequency that you don't want to operate at, depends what you want. So I realized these things. The truth is that I realized what I didn't want. You don't have to know what you want. In particular, all you have to know is what you don't want. And that comes through experience. That comes through living. And so like I said, I haven't always been this way. In my mind, I know I can improve even more. But some people think that what I do requires a lot of time. And yeah, it requires a lot of time. But it's time that I've taken away from other places. Everything is opportunity costs. In economics, we know that everything is opportunity costs. So everything is opportunity costs. Everything costs time, costs money, costs resources, costs whatever. And it takes away from those resources, those time over there to put it over here. Yeah. So once you do that, once you realize everything is opportunity costs, it's pretty liberating because you realize that everyone has the same amount of time, and it's just how you use that time. So my old self would be wasting time on Facebook, wasting time on MySpace, whatever it was, watching, cat videos, and not to say those things are bad, but for me, I want those things to serve me, not serve them. A lot of times we watch TV and we think we're watching TV, but actually the TV is watching us. We're reading a fancy romance mystery novel and it's reading us. We're watching a movie and it's watching us. So once we realize that, it's incredibly liberating because you start to see that every moment counts. Every action counts. So what I did in the beginning is I said, okay, I'm not going to watch those TV shows. And then so I slowly stopped watching TV. And I only watched shows that I thought were really meaningful. But I started watching less and less. And so that freed up time. So I had a void that I needed to fill. So I found things that were meaningful to me. I found things that I wanted to do. And so it filled up that void. So now I had a full block of time. 24 hours complete. But the question is, how do you do all this and still get enough sleep? It's easy. You prioritize. So for me, health is a priority. Sleep is a priority. Getting in the right calories, getting in enough food in, getting the sleep in. Those are my priorities. Doing meaningful work. TV, video games, it all fell down because it wasn't helping me build the dream that I wanted, the life that I wanted. Does that make sense? So everyone has the same amount of time. We have all equal playing cards. Whether you grew up in this situation or that situation, we all have the same amount of time. It just takes dedication and knowing what you want. But once you know what you want, nothing's going to stop you. You'll do everything in your power to get it. So this is Jaybird signing out. Thanks for watching. Put your comments down below. If I didn't answer the question fully, please let me know, and I'll do another video, or I'll respond, whatever. But I hope that was clear. I hope that is clear. So as always, may your bananas always be ripe. And remember to live simply so others may simply live. Peace.